Paul McCartney has responded to a lucky fan's love confession, which she made 60 years ago. Adrienne had already professed her love for the 81-year-old Beatle in a vintage film featuring him and other fans, and on May 3, the artist replied to her in a video that went viral on Instagram and TikTok. Adrienne from Brooklyn says into a microphone, "Paul McCartney, if you are listening, I love you with all my heart." This is from a vintage clip. "Hey, Adrienne," McCartney says in the present day as the film cuts to the present. "Hey, this is Paul. I went over your video. I'm currently in Brooklyn. At the moment, I am located in New York. I have arrived at last. We had an exhibition, a photographer's exhibition. Come on over and check it out." The iconic musician was making reference to the archive exhibition Paul McCartney Photographs 1963-64, Eyes of the Storm, which debuted at the Brooklyn Museum on May 3 and will be on display until August 18. The museum's website states that the exhibit showcases over 250 images shot by McCartney using his Pentax camera during the frenzy of Beatlemania in 1963-1964, when the band's first U.S. tour catapulted them to superstardom. As the caption noted, 60 years after the Beatles arrived in New York on their first trip to America, Paul's photographic record of Beatlemania is now on display at Brooklyn Museum. This flashback footage holds great significance. Another shout-out went to Adrienne from the museum as well. "Paul McCartney of Liverpool also loves you, Adrienne of Brooklyn, if you happen to be listening." Fans, though, couldn't resist making fun of McCartney for the length of time it took him to respond in the comment area. For her most recent album, Cowboy Carter, the 42-year-old vocalist sang Blackbird, The Beatles from 1968. If you haven't heard Beyoncé's rendition yet, you should. She did an amazing job. "You are going to love it," McCartney started last month's lengthy social media post. As a throwback, the post included a photo of him with Beyoncé and the cover art for Cowboy Carter. "While we were on FaceTime, Paul chatted with her, and she thanked me for giving her the script and letting her write it. I let her know that I was completely enjoying it and that I thought her rendition of the song was fantastic.